The sky has changed. You can feel it. Something in the air has shifted, and even if you don't understand it fully, your spirit knows. The blood moon is not just a beautiful display in the heavens, it's a signal, a divine, cosmic signal that a portal has opened. And right now, in this moment, the realm between the physical and the spiritual is thinner than ever. This isn't superstition. This is real. This is sacred. And the consequences of your actions in this window of time will ripple across your future in ways you cannot even begin to imagine. Right now, you are being washed, not just by the eyes of men, but by forces both divine and dark. What you choose to do or not do will determine which direction your life takes next. There are some things you must absolutely avoid, things you must not touch, words you must not speak, because this blood moon is not a time to be careless. It is not a time to test the unknown. If you ignore these warnings, you may lose the blessings that have been forming silently in the spiritual realm, waiting for the right time to be delivered into your life. First, you must not ignore your inner voice. That subtle nudge, that deep knowing you feel in your gut. It's not just emotion. It's not fear. It's not your imagination. It is divine protection trying to speak to you. During the blood moon portal, your intuition becomes razor sharp because your spirit is awake. Your dreams may become vivid. You may feel pulled in or pushed away from certain people, and you must honor that. If something or someone suddenly feels off, don't second guess it. Don't let logic override spiritual truth. If you do, you will regret it. This is also not the time to return to what God has already told you to leave. The blood moon brings up the past, old wounds, old connections, old lovers. It will whisper lies like, maybe they've changed, or maybe you misunderstood. But if you go back, you may trap yourself in a cycle that God was trying to break you out of. There's a reason that door closed. There's a reason you had to walk away. The pain of that separation was for your protection. The illusion of missing them is the enemy's last trick. Don't fall for it. Right now, more than ever, you must be aware of the power of your words. Every word you speak is a seed. And during this blood moon portal, those seeds sprout faster. If you speak negativity over yourself, I'm not good enough. I'll always struggle. Nothing ever works out for me. You are literally cursing your own life. And the darkness loves it when you do that. It waits for you to destroy yourself with your own tongue. But you don't have to. You can choose life. You can speak favor, even in pain, even in confusion. Declare the promise, not the problem. Your words are building your future. Speak with intention. You may also feel tempted to make big decisions right now. Something in you might say, just quit the job, or end the relationship, or move away right now. But hold on. This portal opens both your gifts and your emotions. That means everything feels more intense, both the good and the bad. This is not the moment for impulsive moves. It's the moment for divine alignment. Pause. Breathe. Pray. Ask God for confirmation before making a choice that could redirect your whole life. You do not want to act out of emotion and then spend years undoing the damage. Be still before you move. Your body is trying to tell you something. The headaches, the fatigue, the sudden tension in your chest. This isn't random. You're not just tired, you're spiritually overwhelmed. You are processing energy, emotion, even warfare. You might walk into a room and suddenly feel drained. That's not coincidence. That's your spiritual radar lighting up. The blood moon heightens all of this. Listen to your body like it's sacred scripture. Rest when you're called to. Cleanse your space. Drink water like it's holy. This isn't the time to push through. It's the time to honor what your spirit and your body are revealing. If you are engaging in any form of spiritual practice, prayer, fasting, journaling, manifestation, you must be covered. During this blood moon portal, you are not just speaking into light. The realm of darkness is also listening. Not everything that glows is good. There are forces that mimic the light just enough to fool you. If you enter the spiritual realm unguarded, you risk inviting confusion, deception, or even oppression. Pray for divine protection before anything. Ask God to guide you. Don't just open your energy to the universe. Open it to the Creator, the one true source of light and order. This is holy ground. Don't enter barefoot. And lastly, don't be naive. Don't look up at this blood moon and think it's just a pretty light in the sky. This is a divine appointment. It marks a shift. For generations, these moments have been used by the heavens to announce great change. Birth, death, awakening, realignment. And the reason you are hearing this now, the reason you are watching this, is because you were meant to be aware. You are not asleep like the rest of the world. You are not blind. Your soul has been chosen to see, to prepare, and to rise. You have always felt different. You've always sensed that something was coming. This is it. This is the moment. And while others mock, while others scroll, while others sleep, you are being activated. But with that activation comes responsibility. This portal is an invitation. It's not a guarantee. If you mishandle this time, if you dishonor the warnings, the door will close. And not everyone gets a second chance. What you do in these next few days matters. The people you keep around you, the words you speak, the thoughts you entertain, the decisions you make, every action is amplified. The spiritual realm is wide open, and something is coming through. Will it bless you or break you? That depends on how you move. This is your moment to align, to shift, to wake up from the numbness. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are not random. You were called for such a time as this. And this blood moon is your signal. It's time to walk in power. Now that the portal is open, you need to understand something deeper, something most people will never realize. The blood moon doesn't just bring a shift in energy. It reveals truth. It strips away illusions. It shows you who people really are. In this season, masks will fall. Smiles will be exposed, and the ones who once clapped for you may begin to hiss like snakes. This isn't paranoia, it's prophecy. When the light of the moon intensifies, so does the exposure of hidden intentions. That friend you've been unsure about, that family member whose energy always felt a little off. Pay attention. The veil is lifting. What's been hidden will come to the surface. Secrets will reveal themselves without you even trying. That's the power of divine timing. It does the work for you. But you must be still enough to see it. You must be spiritually sober enough to discern what's being shown. Do not explain it away. Do not rationalize the red flags. If the blood moon shows you something, believe it the first time. Because this portal is a one-time window. What you learn now is meant to protect your future. And protection is exactly what God is giving you. But it won't always feel like protection. Sometimes it feels like loss, like confusion, like isolation. That's because when God shields you, He doesn't always explain it. He just moves. He removes. He redirects. People may fall away from your life right now. Don't chase them. Don't beg. Don't try to fix what's falling apart. It's not rejection. It's redirection. Some people can't go with you through this portal because they were never assigned to your destiny. They were just temporary for your development. If you try to drag them into the next chapter, you may find yourself delayed, burdened, even spiritually blocked. Let them go. If they are meant to return, they will, but only after transformation. And that's something they have to choose for themselves. Your job isn't to carry them. Your job is to answer the call. Because while this blood moon is opening up divine truth, it is also activating divine purpose. Gifts that have been dormant are about to explode open. You'll start seeing things differently. You'll hear messages in music, in dreams, in moments of silence. That's not imagination. It's instruction. Obedience is your key right now. Not logic. Not comfort. Obedience. There may be things you're told to do that make no sense. You may feel led to pray at strange hours, cut off certain ties, or step into something you feel completely unprepared for. Do it anyway. This portal is about alignment, and God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. If you ignore the instructions, if you talk yourself out of what you're being led to do, you will delay what's meant to be yours. The heavens are open, but they won't stay that way forever. This portal is sacred. That means it requires reverence. You must clean your environment, physically and spiritually. Your home is not just where you sleep. It is the space where your spirit rests. If it's cluttered with chaos, arguments, or unclean energy, the blessings will not land there. Open your windows, light candles, play worship, clean with intention. As you sweep your floors, imagine sweeping out anything that is not of God. As you wash your sheets, declare that any spiritual residue is being washed away too. Every action can be holy when done with purpose. Purity isn't about perfection. It's about posture. You are preparing to receive, but you cannot receive with full hands. You must let go of the need to control, of the fear of the unknown, of the constant urge to question every divine move. Trust is the gateway to breakthrough. And yes, you may cry. You may feel things you've buried for years rise to the surface. That's not breakdown, that's cleansing. Let it come. Let the tears fall like sacred water. They are washing away what no longer serves you. This is your rebirth. Your spirit is stretching to make space for what is coming next. And what's coming is power. But don't think of power as dominance or control. Divine power is presence, stillness, knowing. It's walking into a room and shifting the energy without saying a word. It's hearing the lie but choosing not to respond. It's being tempted and choosing holiness over hype. That is the kind of strength the blood moon is activating in you. You've been through the fire, the wilderness, the betrayal, and yet you're still here. That is not random. That is proof of favor. You are marked. You are chosen. And now, you are being prepared. But preparation doesn't always feel like promotion. Sometimes it feels like pressure, like nothing is happening. But don't be fooled. In the spirit, the angels are moving. The contracts are being signed. The connections are aligning. The doors are being unlocked, and your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't even entered yet. That's the magic of obedience. That's the result of honoring the moment. This blood moon isn't just a sign. It's an invitation to a higher level of living. You don't need to be afraid. You need to be aware. You are being trusted with information, with insight, with divine clarity. That's rare. Most people never see the signs, but you were meant to. You are part of the remnant. The few who understand that life is more than bills and routines. You feel the pull because you're supposed to. And now you must act on it. Rise. Speak truth. Stand in your knowing. Walk in your calling. Because this isn't just another season. This is the shift. The blood moon will pass. The portal will close. And the world will return to its regular rhythm. But you won't. You'll be changed, activated, enlightened, and what you do next will determine the trajectory of your future. This moment was never about fear. It's about awakening, about remembering who you are and why you came here. It's about choosing to walk in purpose even when the path isn't clear. Because you are the one your ancestors prayed for. You are the one your future generations are depending on. You are the one who breaks the chains, heals the wounds, and reclaims the crown. So let the blood moon be your reminder. Let it be your turning point. Let it be your announcement to heaven and hell that you are no longer asleep. You are no longer afraid. You are ready. Now walk through the portal.